Okay, family, so we're going to try this again. And I need everybody to share this if you can. Hopefully we don't get disconnected. I made a few adjustments in this phone that will hopefully stop it from cutting off. And I'm also asking that people refrain from calling me at this time. I am aware of the situation and I'm getting ready to address it in a second. Okay, so the first thing that I want to say again is good evening to everybody. So I just got an alarming phone call that there was a group of possibly 4 people out protesting in front of the Crown Plaza in Rosemont, Illinois. A total of 4 people who have not given up on fighting for the Kenneka Jenkins case, not believing the information that was put out and consistently still putting themselves on the line. 2 of them I've come to know to be very, very serious about their pursuit to get justice for Kenneka. And so from what I'm understanding is that there's 2 young females who have been arrested by the Rosemont Police Department for being out there in the protest. I'm unsure of the charges. I'm unsure of the incidents or the particular surrounding the situation. But from what I understand is that 2 young females have been arrested and that one of them had a child who had to be handed off to someone else because she was being taken into police custody. The person who has the child does not know what to do. I am not in that area, and this puts me in a very tough predicament and space, as well as this puts the freedom fighters in a very tough space. I've not been able to substantiate this information, but the source by which the call has come, I deem to be very credible. But with that being said, 4 Tashina, 4 what? Is it 4 people that have been arrested or 4 people protesting? And so with that being said, we were asked to step away from this case. Now that there is a situation, there are people that are reaching out to us, asking us to get them out of jail. I care about Jasmine and I care about the other. I care about all of them. But this kind of puts us in a hard position because from what we understood, there was a person that was deciding to lead this moving forward. And we have not been contacted by anybody of an official capacity to step in and do anything. We were asked to step away. We were asked to not be involved or get involved moving forward. Now, with that being said, my conscience is weighing very heavy. And I need to call. I'm going to try to make some calls. But my conscience weighs heavy because people are still out there fighting. And this is what I'm talking about. And I'm not using this as an I told you so moment. But I want to let you all understand what I mean about the stupidity of our people sometimes. So everybody say that we shouldn't have resources or ask for resources to get people out of jail or to do supportive stuff for protests. But now you have 4 individuals who are locked up. 4 are arrested. 4 people are arrested, according to Tashina Hughes. Dang. And so now everybody gonna come at us. Now y'all gotta help them, and this is what y'all supposed to do. But imagine how we feel, how we supposed to feel right now. What are we really supposed to do right now? We've been even keeping our commitment for the people that have been there when we were there. But what are we really supposed to do? And so I need to now I got to think about this because I need to make sure that we make. Now they will see what the Freedom Fund was all about. Absolutely. But in honesty, for the ongoing cases that we had, the resources that was raised for that case is absolutely actually already committed to individuals that are still in litigation. But this is what I'm saying. I'm using this as a teaching moment while we decide what to do. For everybody to want to attack and come against and discredit and downplay and down talk and accuse Now, what do you have to say? Because now that there's an issue about which 4 people are arrested, now everybody want to look our way and start attacking us, start putting pressure on us, start calling on us. Now we supposed to do something about this, right? Is that right? And so I'm not saying that we will, and I'm not saying that we won't. What I'm saying is now we have to assess this situation. But for those of you all who didn't hear, you just came in, 4 people have been arrested for ongoing protesting outside of the Crown Plaza Hotel in Rosemont, Illinois, still fighting for Kanika Jenkins. And 2 of them, or one of them, Jasmine, we're actually still in court proceedings with from the first round of arrests when we were still there. The second thing is, segue into this Jedidiah situation. People fought and fight, be divisive, attack, discredit, and be on the defensive. And I'm not trying again to point a finger and say, I told you so. But one thing that I'm wondering is, why was that meeting so poorly attended with a situation that is so important to the entire village or the entire city of Joliet? Where were the residents today in that meeting for the DCFS? And in the clips that I watched, why wasn't there more pressure applied and more critically asked questions asked of the director of the Department of Child and Family Services, who was physically in Joliet today? How is it that this woman can say out of her mouth that we may not be able to fire nobody, but we may be able to change policy? How come that comment alone was not met with outrage? I don't personally understand that. And this is not an attack. This is not a hit. This is a genuine question. Why wasn't the residents at that meeting in an overwhelming sense